night dwellers of the interwebs, it's your friendly VTuber vampire Soresin, and I just reached over 1,000 subscribers. So, to celebrate my 1,000 subscriber milestone, I'm going to go over my top 10 favorite games I still enjoy in 2021. Let's start from number 10 and work our way down to my all-time favorite game of 2021. Just a reminder, these are not specifically games that came out in 2021, just a list of games I still enjoy playing. Starting with number 10, Destiny Child for Tap. Destiny Child is one of those games that is great on the eyes. It's full of booba and eye candy, but the artwork was censored in the Play Store release. But the Tap app saved the day for those who desired the true uncensored artwork, and released the fully uncensored original game design on their platform at a later date. I still enjoy playing this game and it is very free to play friendly. I'm just not a fan of the combat design, but I can get over it thanks to the sweet waifu art designs. I don't play it as much as I'd like because there are better games out there. That's why it's on my number 10 on my list. Doesn't mean I don't like it, just in the grand scheme of things, there's more fun games out there. Number 9, Metrosphere. Metrosphere is a recently released vertical anime RPG game. I actually played this pretty hardcore when I finally got around to playing it. I have around 14 hours playtime on this game, but in the end, I got a bit bored when I cleared all the story and all I was doing was grinding bosses. Still, I enjoyed it a fair amount and I do jump back in from time to time. Number 8, Figure Story. Figure Story has yet to come out for the global region, but it's still a very fun game to play. If you're willing to play a foreign game, honestly, if you've played any Hero Gacha Collector RPG games, you should be able to figure out the layout pretty easily, even if there is a language barrier. The graphics are gorgeous and the idea of anime figurines coming to life and fighting each other is pretty fun. Number 7, Sausage Man. Honestly, I'm not a huge Battle Royale fan. I do play them on the rare occasion, but overall it's not something I'm dying to play every day. However, the recently released Sausage Man doesn't take things too seriously. It's a very light-hearted, amusing Battle Royale game. And you fight as sausages. What's not to love about that? I especially love the fact that since they're sausages, they have no assigned gender for you to pick your main character. You can add whatever clothing you'd like to your sausage, so go wild. Number 6, Minecraft Pocket Edition. Minecraft is one of those games that, in my opinion, will never grow old. It's a game you can pick up and play whenever you feel like, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Naturally, since I was a big fan of the PC version, I got the mobile version a long time ago. But I hated the mobile controls, especially the static virtual joystick. To truly enjoy this game on mobile, I highly recommend you use a controller. The game has controller support, so there's no issues there. I'm still not sure if there's cross-platform play. I read on the Play Store that you can cross-play with up to 4 players with a free Xbox Live account and 10 on a Realm server. If that's the case, shouldn't I be able to play with my friends on PC? Anyone able to give me some real info on that matter? If you can, drop some info in the comments below. Number 5, Shining Nikki. Shining Nikki is a fashion game with a pretty intense storyline that can get pretty dark at times. I had been playing it every day since my review video, but recently I have decided to quit. Reason being is I feel like the game's just not as free to play friendly as other gacha games I've played when you enter the late game. I've clocked around 33 hours of gameplay time into Shining Nikki, and I truly do feel like obtaining pink gems in the late game is pretty scarce, and you definitely cannot keep up with all the 7-day outfit event banners. For those reasons alone, my rating of this game has dropped to 5th place. If it was more generous with their gems and tried to remember their free players, I'd definitely have this higher up on my list. Number 4, Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Uma Musume is a racing training simulator game where you have to train your horse girls before their races. The game is surprisingly a lot of fun. I'm still waiting for this to come to global. I truly hope they bring this to the global audience because the demand is there. Give us global weebs our horse girls please. Graphics are great and there's even music video performances you can unlock and rewatch at your leisure. A truly addictive game and those races can get pretty intense. Number 3. Sword Art Online Black Swordsman Ace. Sword Art Online Black Swordsman Ace is probably the most fun anime MMORPG I've played this year so far. The graphics are gorgeous and the combat animations are flashy and feel powerful. The game is so much fun. My favorite part is how they don't allow auto combat within the party dungeons. Autoplay is present in the world questing, but you can disable it and just enjoy exploring the world. It's probably the only anime MMORPG I've enjoyed on mobile in a long time. I just wish that they would come to global. Also, just trying to create an account as a global player is a giant pain in the butt. I'd probably still be playing this if it was in English. I quit because I got tired of constantly having to translate everything in Google Translate. Please bring this to global, the demand is massive. Number 2. Punishing Gray Raven. Punishing Gray Raven recently came out for the global audience and I have to say, it's a really good game. At first I was kind of worried because the event banners on release were only 7-day events. But when the first major content event came out, the new character banner is a 30-day event. And the game hands out a lot of black cards like candy, even in the late game. Black cards are what you use to summon in the gacha. I've been playing Punishing Gray Raven for 28 hours of gameplay and I'm account level or commandant level 61 at the moment. And even with that amount of time, the game is still relatively generous. Not King's Raid generous, but it's not Shining Nikki stingy. I'm still playing this daily. In fact, just writing this reminds me I haven't logged in today, so I better go and spend that stamina. Number 1. Genshin Impact. How can I not have Genshin Impact as my number 1 best game I enjoy in 2021 so far? This game just keeps churning out content and is pretty generous with their primogems, but this doesn't mean you can use them whenever you like. You gotta put the time in to grind those gems from commissions and events, and save for a special character you're waiting for. This game is such high quality, you'd be crazy not to try it, especially since it's available on mobile as well as other platforms. Having it on mobile makes it one of the best open-world mobile RPGs on mobile devices in my opinion. Most of the story is expertly voice acted and the world is ridiculously massive, and there's more regions to come in the future. Just make sure you have the space because this game is big. I did quit for a few months because the gacha killed my soul a bit, but I have returned and I'm very much enjoying the new Inazuma region. Honorable mentions. As an honorable mention, I cannot forget King's Raid. This game's been out since 2017, but it continues to keep evolving. The developers really listen to their player base and try to provide the best gaming experience for their players. It has gone through multiple evolutions and quality of life improvements, and soon there's going to be a King's Raid 2 coming out. If you haven't tried this game, you should definitely consider it. It is one of those rare gacha games that lets you buy your heroes without a gacha. What you see is what you get, and they hand out rubies non-stop. If you experience their events, you'll get a ton of valuable freebies. This game will forever have a soft spot in my mobile gaming library. My final honorable mention goes to Guardian Tales, a wonderfully fun, retro-style, pixel art classic-style RPG. Almost no autoplay in sight and a very engaging and funny main storyline. If you're a fan of pixel art RPG and haven't heard of this game yet or are on the fence about trying it out, you should definitely give it a shot. It's quite fun. Bear in mind, it does get fairly grindy later on. But what mobile game isn't these days, right? So there you have it. Those were my top 10 best games I've enjoyed to play in 2021 so far. Do I still play them all? I'd love to say yes, but I'm so busy checking out new games that sacrifices have to be made at times. Remember, this is just my personal list of games I've enjoyed. Please do not be offended if my list differs from yours. Please feel free to share your favorite games with me in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and subscribe if you did, and also perhaps hit that bell icon if you'd like to stay up to date on all my upcoming content. All my social links are in my description below. I'm mainly active on my Twitter and a little bit on my Instagram, so please follow me there for the latest news regarding my channel. Until next time, take care, be safe. This is your lovely vampire Soresin signing off.